Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We are ready for some
Yes, we
fun.
are. Yes, we are. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Who else do we have joining us? Welcome our phone call in. Thank you so much. Rita, if you can monitor our Facebook because we got a lot
Absolutely.
going on. I hope you all bought your, as Rita said, your coffee and your favorite mugs. I have mine, and I put up some really interesting ones. Who remembers the DC River Fest? If you're from DC, do you remember the DC River Fest? Well, I have
Yes.
a mug from the DC River Fest. I posted it online as well.
DC River Fest.
Yes, the DC River Fest. Okay. Here we go, you all. You know what time it is. Let's move it on. Although we're not time today, we are having coffee and donuts, and we're gonna have a good time. All right. Well, welcome everyone to Financial Fair Friday. I am your host, Darlene Jenkins, and my other host,
Rita Bree rolling.
Roland. And of course, this is being brought to you by Affordable Benefit Solutions. So for those of you that are new to Financial Fair Friday, first of all, welcome. This is a webinar that we hold at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please check in if you're on Facebook. Let us know where you're watching us from. If you're here on the live broadcast for the Coffee and Donuts, let us know where you're watching us from also. As I said, this webinar takes place on the first and third Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those of you on Facebook, check in right now. Let us know where you're watching us from. Post your mugs. We broadcast simultaneously on Facebook Live. Also, what we're doing here on Financial Fed Fridays, we pull back the curtain so that you can get an in-depth understanding of not only your benefits that you have, but we also provide some of the best retirement investment options. We keep you up to date on what's on Facebook. Check in right now. Let us know where you're watching. Check in right now, and we give you some of the best retirement investment options and just keep you up to date with what's going on in the midst of everything else that's going on live on the broadcast. This is live, you all. So if you would like to join us here live for our first and third Federal Fed Financial Fed Friday, you can register to be here with us at Rita B. Roland, that's ROLAND, events.com, or you can follow us on Facebook. Join us over there at Your AB Solutions, and that's with an S. And of course, you can always watch us on our YouTube channel. Search for Financial Fed Friday or ABS YouTube. Purpose of our Financial Fed Friday series, we just want to help you get an understanding of your habits, your spending habits, that is, your benefits, your money. But before you do any of that, you need to go over to our YouTube channel or to our website and take the financial personality quiz so you know what's going on, what type of financial personality you have, because that determines your spending and your money habits. And then, of course, your Financial Fair Friday team and Affordable Benefit Solutions, we're here to offer support and solutions to enable you to reach your financial destination. So before we jump into it, I just want to let you know that all of the information that we present will be in a generic approach. And so why do we do that? We do that because we have people checking in from all over the country at different places in their work and retirement journey. So without knowing each individual person's particular situation, we cannot customize what we're presenting particularly to you. But what we can do, give us a call, email us, and anything you see on here, if we touch on something that's important to you, call us and we can put together a personalized plan just for you. So please accept the information that we're going over as general in context. Apply it where you feel it fits your particular needs. And thank you so much for understanding and for joining us. So this year's theme is getting fiscally fit. We normally focus on physical, but we're getting our money together. But it's so much going on right now, you all. We decided that we were going to take a break and just try to stay connected in this time of crisis. And to do that, we're just going to have a relaxing conversation, talk to all of you on here. This is our coffee and donut time. We're going to have a good time. I have my hot chocolate because I don't drink coffee, and I couldn't get my donuts, but I do have my cinnamon rolls. So I support yours as well. And we're going to give you an opportunity to show us. Now, if you're on Facebook right now, take a picture because we have some things coming up. Let us know what you're doing, okay? So before we get to having fun, let me just go over some housekeeping rules. First of all, if you run your mouse across the bottom of your screen, all of the controls will come up. If you want to ask a question or answer a question, please check the chat box and put it in there. We ask you to share your answers, and if you want us to know who you are, click raise your hand and I'll unmute you so that you can share. Now, during a certain time when we start having the contest for the best mugs, then we will ask you to undo your camera as well so we can see your mugs, and those of us on here can vote on them. So if you want to win a prize, then you must show us your mug, and then if you win, we will email you offline to get your information so that you can win a prize. But as you see the hint right there, you have to show us and use your camera. Is that fair? Rita, you think that's fair?
I think that's fair.
That is fair.
All right, so let's go. So you guys, what are y'all sipping on? Now, y'all know I'm the coffee girl, and she loves herself some coffee. So I keep me 1,000 mugs, and we're going to talk about it. But what I'm sipping on today is a homemade mocha latte. So I made it with myself with just coffee, my own hot chocolate, but I can't even think of the people name. I have to get that for you. It's really good with some flavored cream. And I think that's it. So what are you sipping on? I'm going to have some type of coffee every day. I'm trying to wean myself off of some of it, y'all. So I don't know if y'all like me, but you love yourself some coffee. So tell me, what are you sipping on today? Are you sipping on coffee? Darlene says she got hot chocolate. Are you sipping on some orange juice, just some good old fresh water? What is your favorite drink? So on Facebook, talk to me. What's your favorite drink on Facebook? Talk to me. Who on Zoom, tell us what is your favorite drink. So Crystal said hers is coffee. She's sipping on coffee. What are you guys sipping on? Don't be shy for us.
Let's see. I don't know what they are sipping on Facebook.
Shy this morning. Tangie says she's sipping on some boring water. Water is boring, but water is good because we got to be hydrated. Because after this cup of coffee, I got to do 2-3 cups of water to dilute all of this caffeine. So you don't even know it's boring, Tangie. It's really good for you. On Facebook, I may be not understanding how to check y'all comments on Facebook. So let me make sure my stuff down.
Well, Rita Gail Bellamy says she's sipping on some coffee.
Yes, see, those are my coffee people. Naomi says she's sipping on, some herbal tea. That's truly good. Jerry says she's sipping on water. So y'all got healthy people. Y'all got herbal teas and water. And the coffee people drinking on some of this real coffee. That's right, Karen. Karen Rainey, she's the president of FEW. She says she's drinking on some coffee. So look at this right here, y'all. Okay. So
and Robert said he's sipping on something Sure.
Something sure. What?
Something Sure. Hey, whatever floats your boat, we're here for you. You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Right.
So thank you all. I see more people jumping on. Thank you. This is going to be interactive. This is not like our normal Financial Fed Friday. So please make sure you come back. So Hooray, it's time for a giveaway.
Yeah, so it's time for us to give away a mug. And at the bottom, y'all seeing some of my favorite mugs. So the one on top, of course, is our ABS mug. The one in the middle is my Fed Friday mug that you guys see every Friday. The one on the top right is I Am My Sister's Keeper, and that's the logo for my I Am My Sister's Keeper. But at the bottom, my best friend, Sophia, other best friend, she went to Jamaica, and I love this. And it says, oh, you asked for a half a cup of coffee? Well, y'all, it's a half a cup. But of course I never use this because the addict needs more than a half a cup of coffee. So it's just really cute. It came from Jamaica. The next one, and we was at a few conference, and Darlene decided to have some fun and not just work. So we went to some plantations, and that is called the Whitney Plantations. And the people on that mug, it was an artist it was a picture that they took back in the slave time of all these children in the church. And what he did was he took, he made them out of bronze. What were they? Bronze, like real life. They look like real kids. He made them, and they're all in the church. And so the Whitney Plantation meant a lot to me because my family are Whitneys now. Were they from that in Louisiana? I'm not sure, but that's one of my favorite mugs. And the one next to it, my husband can't hear, but it's a mug that said a retired husband is a wife full-time job. Don't tell him. And the other one on the end is my friend. She went to Paris and she bought me this little teacup. You know, they drink little cups of coffee, not like big mugs like us and then go back for seconds. So let's see, what is your favorite mug? Come on and tell us so that we can see, and it's time to win a cup. So we got to determine who wins. I don't want to win my own prize because I think my cup is the best. But if you think your cup is better, Facebook, send us a picture.
Raise your hand if you want to show us your mug and win the best mug prize. It's okay, because I know this Financial Fair Friday one is hitting on 10. We have some that you can purchase as well and be a part of the Financial Fair Friday coffee team. Well, yes. For me, hot chocolate, and for Naomi, tea. Herbal tea team, because we got a lot of tea drinkers on here as well.
So anybody got their mug that they want to see? Because if you don't show us your mug, I'm gonna win the prize. I don't really want to take the prize home because I do think I have the best cup, but it's not fair. You know, it's like if you call the radio station, their family can't win the prize.
Right. So just if you're on Facebook, take a picture, post it up there so we can see it. If you're in our Financial Fair Friday group, you may need to post it over there. You can join, just go over there and post your mug because we have something good for you. So we're going to go ahead and move on while people are determined, you know, oh my God, is my hair not fit? You want to see that mug. It's okay.
Yes. So while you going through that, Darlene, Robert said he's drinking on some gin and juice, and I'm hoping that's because he don't feel well, and he's that's his concoction to feel well, because, you know, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and Sam said he went to that plantation in New Orleans. It was fantabulous. So you guys, hey, Monique, hey, we got people from Virginia down south. We got people from Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, they all over, from Wakefield, Virginia. That's my hometown, it's my daddy. That's the Whitney, well, some of them from the Whitney side. So, hey, family. All right, let's go, Darlene. The next one we want to know, how are you feeling?
Oh, wait a minute, Rita. Let me just say this. If you're on the phone, go over to our Facebook page, take a picture. If you want to enter to win a prize, take a picture and post it over there. We see you. We know you're with us. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry, Rita. Now let me...
hey, Wanda, we got the people playing. Robert told me he just playing. That because he at work, y'all. He know I'm gonna have to dock his pay if he drinking gin and juice at home. Drinking on the job. Relatable, raise your hand or chat. Like, how are you feeling and where are you feeling it? We have some nurses on the line, and so tell me, how are you feeling? Like, are you feeling, is it tight in your shoulders? Are you feeling it in your back? Are you frustrated? Are you anxious? Are you tired of being in a house? Are you bored? Like, how are you feeling? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I haven't felt bored. I haven't felt I don't know. I feel at peace, and I'm grateful for that feeling. I know that's God. And I'm so busy. I haven't had time to get bored. I have so many books to read, so many classes to finish. I still have all of you guys, my clients who I'm taking care of. So I haven't really felt, I felt a little, Darlene, me and Bernard had to move some stuff. So my body felt that. And being home, when I first got here, the first 2 weeks, my right foot was swollen and hurting. And I realized that walking, you know, when you home, you don't wear shoes all the time. And I realized now that I'm home all the time on these hardwood floors, I needed to wear tennis shoes or some support. And so once I did that, so overall, I feel pretty good. How about you?
Crystal says she is tired of being in the house.
So, Crystal, so are you guys going out? I know you're not going places, but do you go out? Like, I walk around my complex and I see people, even though, you know, we wave at each other. We don't know each other, but we wave. So maybe get outside your house and do a good walk and keep your distance, but see people and wave and just get a chance to feel the sun, have the wind blow on you. Just get a chance to get outside, because that fresh air will bring oxygen. It will bring life back to you. So Karen says she feels relaxed, and I do walk outside my home and breathe fresh air. For all of you who don't do that, make sure in these times, get outside, even if it's just on your deck or your balcony, do some stretching, make sure you get outside and feel. So thank you. Anyone else want to talk about how they feel? So let me see, Darlene. Karen says she's staying in the house. Jerry said, I'm staying in the house. Oh, so what else are you going to do? So make sure that you pay attention to your body. And as Darlene go to the next slide, and I think it's so, Wanda said, feeling as though I need to be on the beach with a drink with a little umbrella in it. Yes. You know, that sounds good, Wanda. That sounds good, but I think I may have to take that trip in my mind right now so I could just enjoy it at the moment. One of the things my mentor told us a long time ago, how to take some trips in your mind and feel the sand on your feet, you know, feel the water on your body without actually being there. It's amazing. These minds that God gave us are creative, and instead of putting negative in it, we can put something positive, because negative will cause some emotions, and those emotions can cause diseases. And research has demonstrated that just 6 minutes of a negative emotion can suppress your immune system for 21 hours, in a book by Burt in 2001. And that was so amazing to me, because as a person who's been doing healing herself between life coaches, my pastor, classes, I've been doing a lot of work on healing my emotional state. And my body was deteriorating. In like 2009, the doctor thought I had lupus. They thought I had scleroderma. They thought I had major arthritis, because my bones with my hands were going crooked. Every bone in my body. I felt like I was a construction worker who lifted tons of pounds every day, and I wasn't. And it was really my emotional state was, you know, being in a place of feeling abandoned when my mother died, had some violations issues. A lot of stuff was going on internally, not feeling good about myself. It impacted my physical body. And so the word says a merry heart is like medicine, but a broken spirit would dry up the bones, and my bones were drying up. So if you think about it, 6 minutes is equivalent to 21 hours. So if you just at home and you mad or depressed or whatever for 1 hour, it's equivalent to 8.7 days of a suppressed immune system. If you've been home a week and you've been depressed, mad, angry at somebody hurt you, look, let me tell you, these pains are real that we had. The abuse that we have taken is real. The abandonment issues, the violations, the rapes, all of that stuff, you guys, are real. So let me be very clear. I'm not diminishing what we feel and what happened to us. But what I'm trying to say is that if we take this in and we hold it in ourselves, in our body, it has a negative impact on us. And right before I did my last I Am My Sister Keeper, and it was a client, I cannot remember her name. And I think her whole purpose was to tell me that quote. She said, unforgiveness and holding in, it's like I'm mad at Darlene. And instead of I take the poison, but I want her to die. So unforgiveness is me taking the poison and expecting the person who hurt me, who did me wrong, to die. That's what this is. So that's why it's so important for us to find a way. If you need help with that, call me. If I can't help you as a life coach, I have psychologists and other people who are licensed to really train, but we cannot continue to carry it because what's happening, Darlene, that in this time, you already got stuff that you're feeling and that you're carrying. And now we got these negative and this being in the house and can't see your family and can't hug your family, can't go to the store, can't go to a restaurant. All those things on top of what you were already carrying, it is a combination for disease, illness. And if we get the virus, that is an immune issue virus, it then takes havoc on us. So be very, very careful. And guess what? You being mad for a month is equivalent to 16 years. You didn't talk to your best friend who you lost 20 years ago, or your mother or your father or somebody, your old boss did this to you a year ago, is equivalent to 192 years of a suppressed immune system. So as you go through these moments, as we're in the house, as you're feeling, find a way to release those negative emotions and bring on positive ones. The word said to think on things that are lovely, things that are pure, things that are joy. Think on the things that are good rapport, not negative, because the good stuff will bring life to you. The negative will bring death. And so be mindful of that as you go through this. The cells in your body react to everything that your mind says. Your mind tells your cells what to do. So negativity brings down your immune system. So just be mindful of that. And I just wanted you guys to know how you feel. I'm not saying discount it, understand, be conscious of it, and then make a conscious decision to release that pain. If it needs to go outside and scream, whatever it is, find a way to release it.
Absolutely. And Rita, I know Gail said that she was feeling bored at first, but now she's feeling safe.
She feeling safe.
Yeah.
Amen.
A lot of stuff going, just a lot of one person said they're feeling lonesome in the house, by themselves. But we just want to let you know you are not alone. And Clarissa said that's why she turned off the news so that she doesn't get her emotions all bogged down.
Absolutely.
A lot of different things that we can do. And so it is time to share. It's just no wrong answer. So while you're in the house, what are some of the other things that you can do to get your mind off of things? I see people are walking. I went, just before this happened, I went and got my sewing machine clean, belts tightened up, ready to roll, you all. So I've been threatening to pull out my sewing machine, make something. And now I'm in the house and I forgot to get the fabric, but I'm ready. So I've been hemming pants, taking up stuff for my daughter. But, so that's what I've been doing. I like to sing. I have a song on my heart.
Don't do it to him, darling. Do not do it.
On my heart.
Don't let it do it. Clarissa, we're going to bring you on this side and let you sing, not Darlene. Please don't do that to us, Darlene. Don't do it.
Hey, look, you ready? La, 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 la. I'm ready.
So, wait a minute. Before you go here, Gail said, don't let her sing, Gail. That's real right there. If you do feel lonely, and you feel like it's a lot, I want you to reach out. Look, feel free to call me and talk to me. Feel free to call Darlene. Find yourself a good book. Reach out if you have a pastor or someone in your church. Like, don't suffer alone. So whoever is alone, don't, because even though you may not physically be with someone, they call it social distancing. And Pastor Tony Evans, I heard him say, it's not social distancing, it's physical distance. So we're social right now. We're talking to each other, we're engaging. So don't be alone. You may not physically, and I'm blessed that I have a husband here, and divorce is not our thing. We determined to have some fun, and when we fuss, we make a decision, we give each other, and then we start laughing. So I am blessed to have someone in the house with me, but I can imagine what it would be like to be alone. But don't be alone. This is time for us to come together to support and to love and to hold each other up during these difficult times. We're not alone because one, the Father is always with us, but then it's also each other. We're here for each other. And so don't think we operate solo. He didn't make us selfish beings. We're here for each other. So be mindful of that. And if you need someone, pick up the phone, call somebody, do this thing with someone. You're not alone. Okay, I just want to...
Who's reading anything? Who's reading, taking up something? Has anyone started a new hobby or, you know, said, hey, I've been putting off something and we're going to do it because we have something we're going to be doing, right, Rita?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Diane Fauntleroy said, bring out that sewing machine. She got some curts. And I'm going to tell you, we all went to school together. We went to Croston High School sewing. So Gail is on the line, Clarissa, we were all in sewing class together. And we had to make curtains. That was one of the things that I hated to make. And Darlene worked at a motorcycle shop. So she really know how to do it, Diane. So call her offline. Let's see how she gonna pull that real sewing machine out.
Type of material, Diane. If it's the draperies, let's get back to these books. Who's reading anything out here? Because when we come out on the other side, and we are coming out on the other side, although like right now, and I was thinking about this this morning and last night, you know, we are apart from each other and we desperately want to see each other and just do things with people. But remember before we were separated, how at work, you wasn't all that excited about going there every day and dealing with some of them people and seeing that you're not seeing right now. So you used to being by yourself. So our book that we're going to be having a book club for on Who Moved My Cheese, because we're going to have to learn how to deal with each other again, because right now we've been apart. And we haven't had to deal with other people's things. Shoot, we're just trying to get together dealing with the people in our own house. And now we're going to be thrown back out dealing with each other. So Who Moved My Cheese is a great book to learn how to, number one, not take things so seriously and really understand what's important and what's not important. So this is a book that we're going to be reading. We can read it together in our book club. Please go join our Financial Fed Friday group on Facebook, and we're going to start posting and reading this book because I know right now in my house, and it's just me and my daughter, I'm feeling like, who moved my cheese? Who ate that? Who did this? And then, of course, my daughter claims it's me, and I'm thinking it couldn't be me. It's only two of us. If I didn't eat it, where did it go? Is it a mouse in the house? Yeah.
And Clarissa, that's a very good point. You guys, this book is a very easy read. So it's not a real thick, long book, but it's really good. So I'm excited. I had one. I don't know what happened to it. So I reordered it again. It's supposed to have come yesterday. It didn't come. So hopefully it comes today. You know, Amazon is a little slow unless it's something important. I guess they don't consider Who Moved My Cheese important.
So, yeah, so if anyone reading anything, just go ahead, post, let us know. If you recommend another book to easy read or not so easy, something fun.
Anyone on Facebook, you have any books that you're going to read, that you're reading and here on the group? Anybody have any books that they're reading that you want to share? Put it in the chat box or raise your hand. We can bring you over. And if you're not reading, this is a good time to start. So, and welcome to everyone who just joined us on Facebook. We thank you for joining us. And we're just talking about, we're starting a book club, and the book of the month is going to be Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson. So if you're on the line and you can't see the screen, it's the book called Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson.
And what are you grateful for right now? What are you grateful for? I'm grateful that, you know, I'm in good health. I'm safe. I'm very grateful my child is here with me. I talk a lot of trash. I can say a lot of stuff. She this, she that. but I am truly grateful that my daughter, my little baby bird, is here safe and sound with her mama bird.
Yes, and Dolly, I would probably say, I'm grateful that I'm still in contact with my family. But I think what I'm also grateful for is that our little business, Affordable Benefit Solution, is maintaining. Is it as good as it was before? But God is allowing us to maintain when there are many people, small businesses that are out of business and may not come back, and that we're still being able to maintain. So not just thank you to God, thank you to all of our clients who's on this line, who's not, who still support us, who's still doing business with us. You don't know what that means. And I'm not going to be emotional right now, but it's real. I'm real grateful for all of you because we're able to stay open because we have good clients that trust us and do business with us. And we do not take that for granted because we could be in the unemployment line or just out of business. But because of you, we're in business and we're forever grateful. So continue to send your support, send clients to us because that's how we keep our doors open. And you guys are continue to do that. And we're very thankful. So I'm very grateful that we still have a business, that Robert is my brother. He loves me, but he still wants his paycheck. And that's important to me to have a business where he can still get paid because there's unemployment. And every time I apply for a loan, even though I wasn't going to, you can't even get it. So it is real tough.
Well, Tangi says she's grateful to be healthy, still working, and have good food to eat. Have food to eat.
And Clarissa said, I'm grateful to have my right mind and still be able to receive a paycheck. That's some real stuff. That's some real, and for all these people in the government, y'all was talking about them government jobs before, this government. I bet right now y'all there's a lot of people still working, but the government, you still working, you still getting a paycheck. So I bet right now you kind of love that government. I would.
Absolutely, they do. Absolutely. I know I would. And so we already did what are we reading? So now it's time to share. Raise your hand. What is your favorite dessert? What's your favorite dessert? I have several, so I'll let you go, Rita.
Well, my favorite dessert is probably a peach cobbler because I love to make peach cobbler, but I have not made it lately. But the other thing I did this morning, y'all, I tried something new. I cut it in half because it didn't quite turn out right, but I made a vegan chai spice muffin, and it's really good because you use applesauce instead of butter. You use I use hemp milk instead of your regular milk. You use coconut sugar instead of regular. So it's very healthy, but I don't think I left it in because my husband said it's a little wet. So what I did was, I'm very creative. I opened it up, cut it in half, put it in the frying pan, I grilled it. And so I have a grilled spice muffin and I cut up some bananas.
Well, Rita, Naomi said that she's grateful for her life, her family, and friends. And Diane says she's thankful for us. Thank you, Diane, and for her good government job. But Naomi also, her favorite dessert is ice cream. And Diane said her favorite dessert is cheesecake.
Ooh, and Gail said, oh, Gail, that's my other favorite. Pineapple upside down cake. Can somebody make me one, please? I'm just throwing it out there.
Yes, mine is chocolate cake. Chocolate cake. That's number one, with the yellow cake and the chocolate icing. That's number one. When I was coming up, my aunt, and my birthday is July 2nd, in the summer. So every year, my aunt, who turned 85 on April the 10th, she would make me a chocolate cake in the heat. And you know what that heat did to that chocolate icing. But I would get that fork. I love chocolate cake. Karen said her favorite is bread pudding and lemon bars.
You know what? I think I'm a dessert girl because I love lemon bars. Crystal said red velvet cake. I love red velvet cake. All these stuff that sound like I want a piece of all of that right now. So I thought one was my favorite. I done seen a few favorite. And Naomi said ice cream. So ice cream with my Ooh, with my peach cobbler.
Ooh, girl, and Rita makes some good peach cobbler. You know, when we come out of this, for those of you that can bake, why don't we have a dessert day? Bake your favorite dish and bring it on over here so I can really see if you know how to bake. We can do that. Who's in for that?
Sounds like a good. Crystal said that sounds like good. You guys, I'm in for that. When it's all over, let's just have a baking contest and we can just eat it all. Just wear some loose elastic pants, elastic sweatpants, so you don't have to feel all of this dough rising up in our stomach as well.
Yes. Yes, now Sheridan done bust in, and now she got the real deal. She said that she loves peach cobbler too, but she discovered an 18-ounce chocolate cake from Trader Joe's. Oh, and then you put the vanilla bean ice cream. Yes, Sheridan, you in my wheelhouse now. Absolutely. That is what I am talking about. Yes, so let's try to get that dessert thing together. She said you can cut it into little tiny pieces.
You have to. And Diane said that her favorite is chocolate cake and that she's reminding us that her birthday is July 6th. So I'm assuming she's saying that because she's looking for a cake. And Andrea said hers is a pound cake. So yeah, we got some really good stuff going on. Yes, I love it.
Now, tell us something interesting or funny that has happened to you in the past week since we've been in the house. Anybody in the past 2 weeks? Anybody?
So mine didn't happen in the house. I went to my niece's house forgot, where did I go to, Renetta? Oh, so my niece, we like to bake, and she made these pound cakes. So who said they like pound cakes? Andrea, my niece, made these 3-pound cakes. She made it by scratch. And I had to go to the office. So she was like, come get some pound cake. We all looking to just see somebody. So I went over there, and it was the funniest thing. Now you may think it's cruel. So I don't even know if I should be telling you. probably gonna have the child labor come over to her house. But she had a piece of cake. My little nephew, he is so greedy. She had it in her hand. Before she could give it to him, he didn't take it out of her hand. He was like, you feed a dog? Take one. I mean, it was seconds, y'all, and that cake was gone out of her hand. And I was like, is that real? Because I wanted to take a picture, because I sent it to the family, we about to get her in trouble. She put that cake in his hand. He wouldn't use his own hand. He just went to it. And before you know, it was just crumbs left, man. So that was my day. He was looking at her like a dog looked like, I want some more. So that was funny to me. Y'all probably don't think it's funny, but it was hilarious because that baby was wanted that cake, and that cake was gone in seconds.
Children are hilarious. Anyway.
So anybody want to share anything funny, interesting? What is happening for you, Don? I know for yours is probably something with my godchild.
I don't even know. This is terrible. But I love my daughter because she is so gullible. So my daughter loves gummies, little gummy snack packs. And so I had bought her this big box, 90 packets in the box, right, you all? So I go to get the box, and in 3 days, it's only 30 packs left. So I told her, you know what? That's it. I'm going to give the rest of these gummies to the baby. One of my neighbors has a little 3-year-old son. I said, the baby is getting the gummies. So I took the box and put it in the trunk of my car. So my daughter was like, where are the gummies? I said, well, I gave them to the baby. And she tells me, you need to go get them back from the baby. So I said, no, the gummies are really in the trunk. And so, but this is the thing. I had actually bought the gummies back in the house. And she said, well, can I go to the trunk and get them? I said, go ahead and get them. And she went outside and the gummies were in the house. I thought I would holler. She is looking at me. She was like, where did those gummies get there? I was like, I don't know. I don't remember bringing them in the house. She was livid. Of course, I was in tears. I'm like, if you would just look, you would have saw the gummy box was right there. So I love freaking my child. Yeah, she's so easy. And plus, you know, my family used to trick me a lot when I was young. So it's just good to have somebody to play tricks on now.
That's not right, tricking my godchild.
I,
Anybody else have anything you want to share? You can raise your hand. We'll bring you on live. If not, we'll keep going on Facebook. Anything funny, anything interesting? I know you guys have had to have something funny or interesting. Now, I know you may not have had it yourself, but I just want to say thank you to all of the creative people on Facebook, on Instagram, on everywhere else that has sent you all these funny videos. I think one of my favorite ones is that somebody sneezed and the dog put a mask, found a way to put a mask over his nozzle and face. I'm like, he was like the dog. So it's a whole bunch of funny ones. I think one of my other funny ones is the young man who's in his car and he's giving praise to these school teachers. Cause I tell you, y'all didn't like them school teachers. Them school teachers wasn't doing nothing. I bet y'all gonna praise them school teachers now, cause y'all the school teacher, the principal, the PE teacher, the music teacher, you everything, and you realizing how much work has to go into raising these kids for 8 hours a day while you go to work, because they're not just teaching them, they're helping to raise them as well and bring them life. So it's so much stuff that's funny. So Darlene, you guys, it's giveaway time. I forgot what we giving away and nobody showed us their mug. So y'all let me keep the gifts. I'm okay with it though. You know, hey,
me too, Rita.
we in a slow down period, so if y'all want to show y'all mug, we get to keep our gifts for ourselves. We say before you when you live.
Right. We had some good gifts too. And him, one of them was Krispy Kreme, and I love some donuts, so I'll be taking advantage of that one myself. Thank you very much.
All righty.
So, tell us more. You think you are an early bird or a night owl? Now, for me, I know I have always been a night owl. And being at home has just exasperated that, because now that I know I don't have to get up early to physically leave to go anywhere, I'm always pushing it right to the end. So if I have a call at 9, the alarm is set for 6:30. But by the time I hit it, and then finally jump out of the bed, it's 8:30. And why is that? Because now I'm staying up 1, 2 in the morning and my brain is telling me, go to bed, you sleeping. I'm like, no, I don't have to be up real early. So I'm on this vicious cycle. So now I'm trying to throw myself off of it. But it is hard. But I'm gonna do it.
So, Darlene, you're not a night owl by yourself. Diane on Facebook, Clarissa, they all night owls. Naomi says she's a night owl. Then Tangi is my girl. She says she is an early bird. Now, I am an early bird. But here's the problem. I'm an early bird and a night owl at the same time, because I'm an early bird. But I'm married to a person, one, he's a night owl and he's a retired night owl. So I don't think his world even starts until like 10 o'clock at night. And then he want to show me stuff. And then this girl over here, it's like we talking about to go to bed, and at 10:42, she'll start talking about business. So what do you think about this? I said, no, what do you think? I think it's time to shut up. She was like, and she started going off about what we need to do. I said, Darlene, it is 11:15. Functioning. Why are you talking about work? So I am an early bird, but almost forced to be a night owl with the people that I hang with. You know what I mean? So Gail said, I don't know what I am now. My bird owl is confused with COVID-19. Oh, she said her bird and her owl is commingling together. What's going on now?
Are saying they are night owls, though. They are night owl.
Sheridan is a night owl. Denise is an early bird. That's right, Denise. Yeah, we got some early birds over here.
Look, what Sheridan said, she said, I guess I'm a night owl because I stay up to watch TV. My alarm is set for 6, but I don't get up to 7. Well, Sheridan, at least you getting up at 7. Can you call me, please? I need to get up at 7. Or call me when the alarm go off at 6, because that's really when I need to get up. So, because this is some craziness.
Yeah, Robert said forever an early bird looking for some good worms. So he got that from my daddy. My daddy, see, my father was an early bird. So yeah, he's an early bird. That's truly funny. You guys, we want to just say thank you that you're staying on longer. We normally don't go this long, but I'm hoping that you're having some fun with us. We just wanted you to have some fun. So thank you for joining us. So what is the first thing you're gonna do when this is all over? I told my stepdaughter, we take for granted how much we get a chance to see each other, hug each other, love each other. And because you didn't do it enough when you could, when you no longer could do it, you realize how much you missed it. And so what I want to do the most is just touch my mom, my dad, my brother, like hug them, kiss them, and just be in their presence, because we've taken it for granted that we can always do it. And we're so busy with our lives, we don't have time. And then when you can't see them, when you can't really touch them, it becomes like, wow, I missed that. So the first thing I want to do is go to my mom and them house, hug them, lay on their floor, kiss them, and just enjoy my family.
Yeah, me too, Rita. That's what I want to do. I want to go and hug my aunt. My family and I, we got together regularly. So I definitely miss that. And I miss being able to just hug my aunt. She's 85, she has dementia. And for those of you that are, know about dealing with family members that have dementia, you know their mouth is off the change and acuity is at 100. But I miss those conversations and seeing the things that she do and say just out of her mouth just never ceases to amaze me. So I can't wait to, although she's probably going to tell me, get off of me with some explicitives. And I'm ready for that. I want that. So yes. So Shirley said she's gonna go get some Wetzel's pretzels and to get a cheese pretzels and eat Lito's pizza. Yes.
Okay, Darlene.
Yes, come get me Lito's pizza.
Yes. And Robert said that he's my brother, talking about not me. I'm not hugging no one family members for a year or two, and then he gonna say psych. But knowing him, he for real, right? He's funny. Exactly. Tangi says anything that's out of the house. Visit my dad in North Carolina. Absolutely. So that's some good stuff. So have you guys been thinking about what are you gonna do when this is all over with? All righty.
Some people may not have, thought about it, but that's something to think about. What is one thing you want to do when you leave the house, when all of this is over and we're back out mingling? So in summary, thank you all so much for joining us. And we just want to say, keep calm during these times and stay positive. Rita already went over with us why it's important for us to be positive, because a negative attitude or negative thoughts just shaves years off of us. And for those of you like myself that are a little more mature and have experienced a little more things, we can't afford to age any quicker than we already are doing.
Darlene, first, wait a minute. On Facebook, Diane says she's going to first see if her clothes fit. That's for real. I don't know if you guys seen this, but our Crossland crew had this picture is Little Debbie, a picture of Little Debbie from, the little cakes. And then another one was Big Deborah.
Yes.
So it's what we've been eating. And then she also said that she's just going to get out the house, seeing her immediate family and her fish market family. And then Clarissa says she just want to do anything that doesn't require her to wear a mask. And I really hadn't thought about it though, because that's a good question. So she said anything without, I know it's like everywhere you go, it's like you trying to breathe through this mask. So just wanted to share that, Darlene.
And this is a little note too, in terms of what to do. Like Diane said, making sure her clothes fit. I saw on Facebook somebody said, if you don't want to worry about overeating, walk around the house in your bathing suit and look at how you look in the mirror. I was like, I'm
going on a fast.
No, thank you. But we are your Financial Fair Friday team. We are a part of Affordable Benefit Solutions, and we are a full-service financial solutions firm. And we can help you put together a plan revolving around your retirement planning, estate planning, insurance services, credit and debt elimination. We do it all. We have solutions for you. So please, this is everything we do here at Affordable Benefit Solutions. So contact us today so we can help you stay calm and be successful, because even during these times, we still must mind our money. And so if you want to make sure that you are on track, because now that you're home, this is a great time to really take an inventory of what am I doing with my finances? How are they coming along? If you're feeling a little stressed in some areas, then that may be what we need to look at. So please give us a call so that we can assist you in just navigating this new environment. So that's everything. Thank you all so much for joining us today. This has been great. Of course, we'll be back on May the 15th, isn't it? The third Friday of the month. We really appreciate you joining us for some coffee and donuts. And this, well, for me, I had me a little bun. See, I only took one bite. Rita been over there enjoying hers.
Well, because mine was homemade. See, you got to make homemade. Homemade made you want some. I made it by scratch with applesauce. It was really good, spicy, delicious.
So just rub it in. That's it. Rub it in.
Oh, wait a minute. With fresh bananas on top. I should have added some walnuts. Glory. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I just went back somewhere else. So we want to just say thank you, guys. We have had a great time with you. We hope that you had a good time today, that we just brought some laughter, some fun, and such a serious time. We want to let you know that ABS, we serious about your finances, but we wanted you to know that it's okay to have some fun, have a cup of coffee, enjoy yourself. And so we will be back on the 15th, and it will be serious on the 15th. We're going to talk about some money, y'all.
Yes, and Shirley said, oh no, the 15th, I may have to go back to work that Monday and get up at 4:30. That's why we need to start practicing right now our old habits. But thank you all so much. Please don't forget Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. Please join our book club. It's an easy read. Go over to Facebook, join our Financial Fed Friday group. It's a whole gang of us over there right now. We did the 30-day no spend challenge. We're going to stay connected during these uncertain times and after. So thank you all so much for joining us. Stay safe and stay home unless you have to travel for essential purposes. Thank you all. See you on the 15th.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Have a great one. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you. Say a part. Thank you,
Rita.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Rita, we didn't. Oh, they're jumping off. We didn't talk about the FEW conference that we're going to.
Yes. So if you're still on, they're still on 11 on. You guys stay put. There's a FEW conference. You can go ahead, Darlene, and share that.
Yeah. So on.
Karen, if you want to come on, Karen or Naomi, if you want to.
Yes, Karen, I'm going to promote you because I stood up, but my tongue sat down. Karen, if you want to mute yourself, you can go ahead and talk and tell us a little bit about the upcoming few workshops that we're going to be doing and the national conference, please.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to announce. Thank you for this opportunity to greet you all. And thank you, Rita.
You're welcome.
Opportunity. And Darlene. So I am so excited to talk about FEW, Federally Employed Women. We are having our first virtual Leadership Summit. This is about us reaching the people. There's no per diem, no travel, just training. It's all about making sure that you get the tools you need to elevate yourself. And because the Federally Employed Women's National Board of Directors is so serious, we have reduced the price down by more than half. just so that
Ooh.
you will be there. There's over 30 classes offered in a single day, and we're going to do this all week long. The price for members is $2.99, and the price for non-members is $5.99. It's just covering our costs. No profit, nothing, just training. It's all about